Enough of understanding the side of those who never respected yours. You need to stop and reflect on what this is doing to you. That constant feeling of adapting, of molding yourself to what the other wants, is draining your energy. It's time to recognize that your voice and your feelings have value. Many times you find yourself trying to justify behaviors that are not acceptable. Text messages that make you question your relationship, or superficial conversations that seem to hide something deeper. This creates a cycle of insecurity that affects not only your emotions, but also your routine and well-being. Your mind is overloaded with doubt. What you feel is valid. You are not crazy for feeling this way. In fact, it's your intuition trying to show you that something is not right. There is an underlying fear of losing control, a belief that you don't deserve better. This reality can be painful, but it is a truth that needs to be faced. It's time to take a step back and observe the situation clearly. You no longer need to feel trapped in patterns that keep you in toxic relationships. Look at the interactions around you and identify who is really contributing to your growth. Do not allow the need to please others to overshadow your own needs. The truth can hurt, but it is liberating. By confronting what is really happening, you find the strength to make decisive decisions. It is a sign that you can and should prioritize yourself. You no longer need to justify yourself or seek the approval of those who do not give you the respect you deserve. If you have come this far, this is a calling, a call to act for your well-being. Do not ignore the signs that have been in front of you for so long. Your life and your self-love are at stake. You deserve to live fully without illusions that hold you back. Reflect on this. You deserve to be respected. It's time to set your boundaries and free yourself from the chains that prevent you from being who you really are. You are at a crucial moment. It is essential to understand that self-respect must be the priority in any relationship. When you constantly adapt to the expectations of others, you end up losing yourself. Don't forget that you have the right to be who you really are, without needing to mold yourself to anyone's wishes. It's easy to fall into the trap of seeking approval. That feeling that your opinions don't matter, or that you need to justify yourself to be heard, is a clear sign that something is wrong. You should not be forced to apologize for your feelings or for your need to be treated with dignity. This is a reality that many face, but few recognize. The truth is that you should not feel guilty for wanting a safe space to express your emotions. If someone does not value your needs, that person does not deserve to be in your life. It's time to distance yourself from relationships that drain your energy and peace of mind. The first step is to recognize that you deserve healthy and respectful relationships. Often, the people around you may have good intentions, but that doesn't mean they know how to respect your boundaries. It is necessary to have clarity about what you expect from each interaction and if those expectations are being met. If they are not, it is a sign that you need to make a more critical assessment of these relationships. Over time, you may get used to ignoring your own desires and needs. This adaptation may seem harmless, but it is a dangerous path. Over time, you may feel increasingly tired and disillusioned. It's as if you are living for others, while your own needs take a back seat. This is not acceptable. You must start asking yourself, what do I really want? What makes me feel good? These questions may be uncomfortable, but they are essential for your growth. Don't be afraid to seek answers that might be hard to hear. You need to connect with your deepest desires and understand that they are valid. Change doesn't happen overnight, but every step you take toward respecting yourself is a step toward freedom. You no longer need to feel trapped by standards that don't serve you. From the moment you decide that you deserve more, you begin to attract people and experiences that reflect that truth. It's crucial to start setting boundaries. Saying no can be challenging, especially if you are used to pleasing others. However, it is an act of self-love. When you set clear boundaries, you communicate to those around you what is acceptable and what is not. This not only strengthens your position, but also helps create a healthier environment. Deconstructing toxic relationships can be painful, but it is necessary. Sometimes it may be necessary to distance yourself from people who do not respect your boundaries, even if it means letting go of connections you considered important. Your well-being should be the priority. Relationships that do not offer support and respect are not worth it. By freeing yourself from harmful interactions, you can rediscover yourself. It is an opportunity to explore your interests, passions, and values without the pressure to conform to what others expect of you. This new phase can be invigorating. You might be surprised by what you discover about yourself when you give space for your authenticity to shine. Remember that you are not alone on this journey. Many people go through similar experiences and are seeking change. Connecting with others who share your struggles can bring comfort and support. Do not hesitate to seek out communities or groups that promote mental health and mutual respect. It is also important that you allow yourself to feel. Do not suppress your emotions. Crying, feeling sad, or even feeling lost is part of the process. This emotional expression is a sign that you are allowing yourself to be human. Accepting your emotions is an important step toward healing and self-awareness. When you start respecting yourself, the world around you begins to change. The people who truly care about you will notice this transformation and will align with your new state of being. You begin to attract healthier and more meaningful relationships. This is a reflection of the respect you have started to have for yourself. If you are still struggling to make this transition, consider seeking professional help. A therapist can offer valuable support as you navigate this path. Self-awareness is a continuous journey, and having someone by your side can make the process lighter and more manageable. You deserve a full and enriching life. Each day is a new opportunity to reaffirm your value and your needs. Focus on cultivating an environment that nurtures your growth and well-being. Over time, you will see that the decision to prioritize yourself brings significant rewards. Change is not easy, but it is liberating. By stepping away from relationships that no longer serve you, you make room for new possibilities. Do not be afraid to put yourself first. Your life, your peace, and your self-love are at stake. The decision is yours, and you have the power to shape your future. It is essential that you start observing the interactions around you with a critical eye. Ask yourself, who is really there to support you? Often, you find yourself surrounded by people who do not contribute to your personal growth, but occupy space in your life. These relationships may seem comfortable, but they could be preventing you from moving forward. Identifying these toxic relationships is the first step towards transformation. You should ask yourself if these people make you feel valued, or if, on the contrary, they only increase your insecurity. This kind of analysis might be uncomfortable, but it is essential. When you realize that someone is not aligned with your values and goals, it is time to act. Do not be afraid to loosen ties that no longer serve a positive purpose. Change requires courage. You need the strength to distance yourself from those who do not respect your needs. This decision might generate a fear of the unknown, but know that the pain of staying in an unsatisfactory situation is much greater. By prioritizing your well-being, you make room for new connections that truly matter. Connect with people who inspire and encourage you. Seek out those who value what you have to offer. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and support. These are the interactions that will nourish your soul and propel you towards your true self. Additionally, self-awareness is a powerful tool. Take time to reflect on your desires and needs. What really matters to you? What are your goals? When you dedicate yourself to understanding your own priorities, it becomes easier to set boundaries and communicate your expectations. The practice of self-assertion can be a great ally in this process. Saying what you want and what you do not want is a way to express your value. Start with small steps by asserting your needs in everyday situations. Over time, this will become more natural, and you will feel more confident in expressing yourself. Additionally, consider creating a safe space for yourself. This can be a physical location, such as a cozy corner of your home where you feel comfortable, or a mental space, like a daily ritual of meditation or reflection. This space should be dedicated to you, where you can reconnect with your emotions and thoughts without interruptions. Keep a journal to record your feelings and reflections. This practice can help clarify your emotions and better understand your reactions. As you write, you can identify patterns that need to be addressed and reflect on your experiences more deeply. Support from friends and family is also crucial. Share your discoveries and challenges with those who care about you. Having a support system can make all the difference in your journey. They can offer advice, encouragement, or simply be there when you need to vent. If the weight of toxic relationships is still overwhelming, seek professional help. A therapist can help you unravel the patterns that keep you stuck and develop strategies for establishing healthy boundaries. Do not hesitate to invest in your mental health. It is a sign of strength, not weakness. As you progress on this journey, it's normal to feel a mix of emotions. There will be moments of doubt and insecurity, but this is part of the process. Remember that each step you take towards self-respect is a step towards freedom. It's essential not to get discouraged by the obstacles that may arise. Moreover, by distancing yourself from harmful relationships, you may discover new passions and interests. This rediscovery can be invigorating and provide you with a new perspective on life. Allow yourself to explore activities you've always wanted to try, but have set aside because of others' expectations. Change is a continuous process. You need to be willing to adapt and grow. Sometimes, people around you might not understand your decisions, but that shouldn't stop you from pursuing what's best for you. The important thing is that you are in tune with your own needs. The journey of self-discovery and self-respect is unique for each person. Do not compare your progress with that of others. Every step you take is an achievement in itself. Celebrate your victories, no matter how small they are. Cultivate patience with yourself. Transformation takes time and requires effort. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. True change happens at its own pace. Focus on the process and what you can learn every day. By prioritizing your emotional health, you begin to realize that you deserve more. And as you develop this self-love, you attract people who reflect this new vision of yourself. Healthy relationships will become the norm, and you'll feel more confident in your ability to set boundaries. Ultimately, remember that you are worthy of respect and love. Do not settle for less than that. Life is too short to be lived amid relationships that drain your energy and compromise your well-being. It's time to stand up, affirm your space, and live the life you truly deserve. You have the power to shape your reality. By making decisions based on self-respect, you not only transform your life, but also inspire others to do the same. This cycle of love and respect can spread, creating a positive impact around you. It's essential to have clarity about your priorities and what you truly desire from your relationships. When evaluating your interactions, ask yourself, does this person support me or drag me down? This kind of reflection is crucial for starting to separate what's beneficial from what isn't. Often, you may be surrounded by people who are just taking up space without contributing positively to your life. Identifying these relationships is the first step to setting boundaries. When you realize that someone doesn't align with your needs, it's time to act. It may be difficult, but it is necessary. The process of distancing yourself from people who don't respect your boundaries can require courage, but the reward is a lighter and more authentic life. Focus on creating an environment that reflects your values. The people you choose to have around you should be willing to support you and respect your decisions. Sometimes this means reevaluating old friendships or even distancing yourself from family members who don't recognize your worth. This change can be challenging, but it is essential for your personal growth. Clear communication is a powerful tool. Express your needs and expectations directly. When you are comfortable sharing what you need in a relationship, it sets a healthy standard. The people around you will learn to respect your voice, and you will feel more secure in your interactions. Additionally, it's important to cultivate self-confidence. As you begin to assert yourself, you realize that you have the right to be heard and respected. This doesn't mean being aggressive, but rather being firm in your convictions. Self-confidence comes from practice, and over time, you will become more comfortable expressing what you really want. Also, remember that self-awareness is a continuous process. Take time to reflect on your experiences and feelings. This can be done through journals, meditation, or even conversations with trusted friends. The important thing is that you are willing to explore your inner self and understand your emotions. As you progress on this journey, it may be helpful to seek external support. Support groups or therapy can offer a safe space to discuss your struggles and victories. Talking with others who are going through similar experiences can bring comfort and new perspectives. Sometimes you may feel like you are not moving fast enough or that you are fighting against the tide. This is normal. The important thing is to keep moving forward, even if in small steps. Every effort you make towards self-respect and emotional health is a step towards freedom. Moreover, do not underestimate the power of surrounding yourself with positive influences. Connect with people who inspire you and share similar values. These connections can help reinforce your commitment to your own well-being. When you are around people who encourage you, it is easier to stay focused on your goals. Finally, remember that your journey is unique. Do not compare yourself to others. Everyone has their own pace and their own battles. Focus on your progress and the small victories. Celebrate each step taken towards self-discovery and self-respect. Life is too short to be lived in a cycle of pain and dissatisfaction. By prioritizing your needs and surrounding yourself with healthy relationships, you make room for a brighter and more authentic future. This transformation may take time, but the reward will be a renewed sense of purpose and joy. Therefore, remain firm in your decision to live a life that reflects who you truly are. You deserve this. By freeing yourself from toxic relationships and embracing your worth, you not only transform your life but also inspire others to do the same. It's a cycle of respect and love that spreads, creating a positive impact not only in your life, but also in the lives of those around you. Before you leave, do two things right now. Take a deep breath and hold on to what touched your heart today. And, if it makes sense, share this story with someone who also needs to hear it.